Hello and welcome again, everybody. It's NewMutator here, bringing you another QR2 matchup. It's going to be the Southern Parkian team versus the Deer team. I know everybody's been looking forward to seeing exactly what goes on in this matchup. So we have a broken arrow. It is game 1. Flag rally is the game type, so all kinds of shenanigans can ensue. Chef will be leading the Southern Parkian team. Butters, don't know who this is. Never even... Oh, that's Eric Cartmanez! Oh, I should have known. It's Tally. A myth idiot, don't know who that is. Man, bear, pig, not sure who that is either. And Vicky. So a couple of new players, but then, you know, their core team is present. Chef, Butters, Eric Cartmanez, and Vicky are here for the Southern Parkian team. So all together 7 players. Deer, starting out in the north, they're going to be led by Drunken. Quite a number of players showed up for them this time. So let's take a look and see some of these new players. Last week, when they played their first QR1 match, only 2 players showed up. I'm not sure if... I think Sasper was there, and who else was there? Sasper and I don't know, maybe somebody else. I don't really remember anymore. Sorry, memory's going. All right, so we have Drunken leading the charge for the Deer. Site Vazasel. I don't know. Correct me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please. I beg of you. Vazazel, Paladise. I think Sasper, Jarral. You know, I'm just gonna say whatever I say in my head. Switch, I think, is what that is saying there. So once again, you know, gonna be pretty cool to see some of these Deer players in action. We haven't seen them yet, or most of them anyway. Uniting under Drunken, who will be their fearless leader in this matchup. So Southern Parkians favored to win, but Deer, you know, I'm glad they are showing up finally in the Myth World Cup 2012, game number 1 here in the QR2. So let's take a look now at some of these unit trades. We have 3 Thrall here for the Southern Parkians, a lot of warriors, a lot of herons, a good deal of archers, a lot of goals, 3 dwarves, and 6 whites worth of pus. Looks like we have 5 whites worth of pus here for Deer. A few more Thrall, and golly, I wish I could rewind. I should have stopped the game like oh, you know who's missing is Vantobia. I think he played in last week's match. So I think he's probably the missing player for Deer, who played last week and isn't present this week. But who knows? Maybe he'll show up later on in the match. Now, whoever named these files when they uploaded the films did a pretty deplorable job. I mean, all of the films are I don't know which ones come first. They all have numbers next to in the title, and it's pretty indecipherable. So, you know, I'm gonna do my best and present. I'm just gonna present the maps in their order, and hopefully the teams here played those maps in that order. So
flag captured.
Kind of in the dark here. So let's take a look here. We have Southern Parkians. Well, no, I'm sorry. This is Deer. Southern Parkians are going to be down here. They're in the south. Coming up to the north, it is flag rally, so tagging these flags will be of the utmost importance. They are going to get to flag number 8 first, and it looks like they will be able to keep it for a little bit.
Captured.
Now, flag number 9 is going to be very contentious in just a moment. Deer is streaming down, and the Southern Parkian force as well. But Southern Parkian is holding the flag for right now. trying to chase deer away there. Ja Rawl decides to disengage. Southern Parkians. Deer is actually backing away, kind of waiting for the remainder of their force to catch up. And kind of a nice puss on Drunken there. Those herons are gonna just kind of tear through that melee. Ooh, kind of a nice puss, but once again, not able to make something of it. Oh, and very close, but I'm not even really sure what's happening over here. It is just a mess as all of this is happening right here. It looks like deer will come out on top, but percentages are very close. 67, well, they were very close until that happened. Got a nice dwarf break there. There may be another engagement here in the mid, but it doesn't really look like either team willing to commit. I think that was one of the main places where the teams, both teams, decided to engage. And it looks like there will be another engagement here. Sights engaging with his herons. He's going to back away though because Myth Idiot does have a clear advantage there.
Flag
Myth Idiot pressing into the backfield of the deer team. Look like deer will be picking up flag 3 momentarily. Trying to actually doing fairly well playing this game type here. So I know many people were kind of saying deer didn't stand a chance and all that kind of stuff, but they're actually proving themselves to kind of know how to play the game type. Even though they are down in flags, they do need 3 more flags, and Southern Parkians only need 1. And this is the flag that they need right here. But it looks like deer have a kind of a significant amount on this flag. That was kind of unusual puss there. Oh, see, he was picking up a dud puss. Kind of got a free puss and is going to use it probably on that dwarf there. But taking a lot of fire. I mean, there's a lot of archers. Drunken has a pretty good defensive position there. So he is going to chase Myth Idiot back. Myth Idiot is going to wait for Man Bear Pig. Man Bear Pig, did I say? Yeah, Man Bear Pig is in this game. I don't even know if I was aware of that. Well, Man Bear Pig is in this game. For all those, if just in case I hadn't said that before, if you were unaware of that. So kind of a nice puss slash. Wow, that was really nice there by Tally, cleaning up those warriors that were frozen from that puss. And Southern Parkians are back in the percentage game. They still are up in flags. Deer not really able to make a dent here, and it's... Oh, what a dud by Chef. Nice puss there. It looks like Paladice will be trying. Oh, and he does draw the friendly fire on that dwarf before going down, but he is going to retreat after taking a lot of damage from these archers. He does get that dwarf though, so works out a little bit. But back here is where the action is. Looks like a puss did go down, but that dwarf is alive. So deer actually doing fairly well. I mean, I don't know if they're just catching lucky breaks or if they're playing really well. So that's pretty exciting. I guess there's a substitute on the Southern Parkian team. I guess that could be a Myth Idiot, or yeah. I don't really know. You know, maybe you guys can school me on that. But wow, yours already just gets destroyed over here, and I think that's gonna do it for them. I mean, I'm not sure how they're gonna be able to come back from this. Vazazel is getting run down by Eric Cartmanez and 2 others. I mean, you know, Butters and Towley as well. What was that? I'm not sure what that was. I guess it was some dwarven satchels going off from the fire there. So very interesting. Southern Parking team able to pull ahead in percentages. They easily have twice as many, well, percentage-wise, their forces are twice as large, 41% to 20%. Well, a Myth Idiot says leave enough defense to handle the herons. Well, there's 2 herons and they both are, you know, in the red here. So I think that should be enough. I mean, unless they find some mandrake roots. They are going to run Butters down, though. I don't think Butters, veteran warrior, has much of a chance of getting away. He is able to take 1 heron down, so you know, paid for himself. Southern Parking team once again talking mostly about Diablo 3 while playing Myth 2. So kind of an interesting phenomenon, interesting topic of conversation while they play in a competitive tournament. So I guess the Deer Force became aware of this Myth Idiot's tiny little flank there, just keeping tabs on this flag, seeing if anything was coming and going. And they should know by now that the Southern Parkian forces are geared up and mobilizing, ready to going to be in range to take the flag very shortly. There is a little bit, about 2.5 minutes left in the game. And the Deer squad really not able to tag any more flags after their they still need flag number 4 and flag number 7, and I'm not sure if they have any units at all that are not on defense. In fact, I would say they do not. And it looks like Drunken has everything for the Deer squad at this point. So Southern Parkians versus Drunken, take 1, as the Southern Parkians rush the hill, trying to end the game and take the win. And as a matter of fact, they've already won. And here they go. Nice snipe there on the dwarf. Drunken just not able to react in time. And there's just so many. Look at the spread here. Wow, that was a very interesting. I was looking at the numbers and didn't really see what happened there, but it looked pretty cool. And I was just gonna point out the spread on the percentages. You know, it's basically Drunken versus Southern Parkians, and Southern Parkians able to handily clean that up, only taking a minimum of losses. So that's what's gonna happen when you got, you know, five guys versus you. So yeah, let's look at some of these numbers here. Drunken obviously doing pretty okay. You know, he was able to repel Southern Parkians for much of the game, but in the end just collapsing due to the superior micromanaging of several players, picking him apart there. And you know, it doesn't look like Deer did all that bad. I mean, it wasn't until the end that they began to, you know, when their artillery just got slaughtered, and you know, after that it was kind of downhill. But until that point, they were in this game, and in fact they were up for quite a while. Tally getting 18 kills, a Myth Idiot 111 damage. Not bad for a substitute, if indeed he is a substitute. So yeah, between them, it looks like between these three players, that is a significant amount of damage. It's going to be close to 50 kills, which is more than the entire team of Deer. So once again, it's 1-0 in favor of the Southern Parkians, and we're going to move on into game number 2.